Sudha Shekharan had never felt so helpless in her life. She had moved to Colombo, Sri Lanka with her husband and two daughters, hoping for a better future. But now Sudha was trapped in a nightmare. The city was burning with ethnic violence and she had no way of contacting her loved ones. She saw Sushma, her elder daughter, get off the van, which brought both her daughters home from school. Sushma was crying and scared, but at least she was safe. But where was Soumya, her younger daughter? The driver told her that the school was locked and he couldn't get in. She felt a surge of panic. How could he leave her baby alone in such a dangerous situation? Sudha ran towards the main road, hoping to find a way to reach Soumya's school. But the road was blocked by angry mobs, armed with sticks and stones. They were attacking anyone who looked like a Tamil, setting fire to their houses and shops. Sudha saw blood and smoke everywhere. She heard screams and gunshots. She felt like she was in a war zone. She turned back and ran towards her house, clutching Sushma's hand. Sudha didn't know what to do. Her whole body was trembling and tears started streaming down her cheeks. She prayed for a miracle and then she saw him. A tall, well-built man wearing a white coat and a stethoscope. He was walking towards her with a calm and confident expression. He introduced himself as Dr. Arvind Vikramasinghe, a Sinhalese who lived in the same lane. He said he had seen her distress and wanted to help her. Dr. Arvind said he would go to Soumya's school and bring her back. He said he was a doctor and no one would harm him. He said he didn't care about the differences between Tamils and Sinhalese. Dr. Arvind said he only cared about saving lives as a doctor and as a fellow human being. Sudha had never met him before, but she trusted him. She had no choice. She gave him a letter authorizing him to pick up Soumya from her school. Sudha thanked him profusely and watched him disappear into the chaos. She went back into her house with Sushma and waited. She waited for hours, not knowing if she would ever see her daughter or her husband again. Sudha waited with fear and hope in her heart. Finally, she heard a knock on the door. She opened the door and saw Dr. Vikram Singhe holding Soumya in his arms. He had walked 5 kilometers with Soumya on his shoulders, consoling her and talking with her lovingly as if she was his own daughter. Soumya was tired but unharmed. Sudha ran to her daughter, hugged her tightly and started crying with joy and relief. Through her tears, Soumya said that the doctor had become her friend. She said he had saved her from the violent and screaming bad people in the streets. Sudha couldn't thank him enough. Dr. Arvind said he was glad he could help. He said he was sorry for the trouble and hoped for peace and harmony. He said he was a friend. Later that day, Sudha's husband also came back. He was escorted by 2 of the Sinhalese colleagues. They had protected him from the rioters and brought him home. Sudha was overjoyed to see him. She felt a wave of gratitude and relief. She felt a bond of humanity and compassion. She felt a glimpse of hope and healing. She felt a miracle. So this was a true story. Friends, if you like the story, to like the story and subscribe to the channel. You can write in the comments what kind of stories you want to listen to next. Thank you for watching.